All right, what is up, guys? Evan Aldo here. So, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and DOT technical analysis today. DOT is looking good. It generally looks like a healthy market still. I mean, your weekly VWAP is curving up. This is going to print a nice, beautiful trigger wave pretty soon. Maybe it'll be the green dot around this area. That hasn't happened in a long, long time, if ever. I can't even see a situation where that happened. And I know all these, certain perma bulls or the biggest bulls in the game are probably talking about that, and they're probably saying it's going to 300 grand or whatever. I do my own analysis. I don't really listen to too many other people, but it goes up there. That's looking healthy. There is a little bit of a caveat though. Your 5 day, your 6 day look good as well. It looks like it's just getting closer and closer to printing that green dot. Money flow coming out. I think it'll curve back up, go back into the green. That's why I am leaning, still more bullish for the medium to long term. And same deal, confirmed green dot in the 4 day, looking generally like a trend reversal down and then back up with the hike in ashes. And yeah, so here's our your main cause for concern. Your 2 day is printing a red dot. Money flow generally coming down this 2 day. Be blunt, it doesn't look good. It does not look good. However, when you look at the other time frames and you look at the bigger picture of all the time frames in conjunction, it doesn't look like the worst thing. We're still in the green, which is a good sign. We could easily just curve back up and print a green dot after this. Maybe we could be sideways. Your daily, your red dot, view up down quite a bit. Money flow is still kind of generally coming up on the daily, so this could easily curve back around. Now, I think the daily will end up looking something more like this. Your 16-hour curving up with the VWAP. Almost got that money flow crossover. Didn't quite happen. Kind of a bull trap for some people. But now it seems like we might be nearing the bottom. If we go on our logarithmic spiral lines, we had a nice bounce off of this one too earlier this morning. Your 8-hour, this is what I like. Trying to come into the green, came back into red. Now you're coming into green. Maybe, just maybe for the bullish case, something like this until what I've been saying, Super Bowl, February 13th, big FTX commercial, crypto.com commercial, could be a sell the news type of thing. This could bring us up to 70, 80k, 80k range, maybe even higher. Do I dare say myself? But yeah, things generally are pretty strong. Your 4-hour, okay, very choppy with the money flow. Can't get much out of that. However, view up coming up. You had a red dot printing. Now it's gone, I believe. That's a good thing. It still has more time to play out, I think. I generally think, we will hold these general areas. You're about to get a nice, well, not really a divergence, not a divergence on your, well, yeah, from here to here. You're about to get a nice bullish divergence on the hourly. Your half hour, look at this, nice little trigger wave, not financial advice, but maybe the time to go long pretty soon. I'm looking in my exclusive Discord. There's a few places I've been looking at. If you want to get into the exclusive Discord, link in the description below. I'll give some of my trades, my actual entry points, take profits, all that. I'm not right 100% of the time, but we have had some amazing calls in there. And here, money flow generally coming up on these really low time frames. So almost had a retest of this spiral line. Didn't quite make it. Now you're coming back up. Maybe you'll have another retest. So we'll see what happens. Ethereum. So basically, Ethereum's in the same ballpark. I've been saying Ethereum may not have the best Q1 2022, and it seems like that's happening. Bitcoin had a bit bigger pump than it. Your weekly, same type of deal. Your daily, you got the crossover and the trigger wave downward. So I've been hesitant on entering a Ethereum long or anything lately. I'm looking for this Fibble of this 382 for at least a scalp long or something like that. However, some of these time frames, view ups coming up on the 12-hour. 8-hour view up coming up. It looks, slightly weaker than Bitcoin, but you're in the same general area. I mean, they normally generally follow each other. I think, when we do have pumps, I think Ethereum will pump, just not as much. Here's what I like. Decent curvature on your 30-minute. Your 30-minute, some of these lower time frames, especially for the lower time frames, do look pretty good. I could see this coming up a bit in the short term. Maybe coming back up to these areas around here, 38 or something. So, yeah. That's what I'm thinking of Ethereum. And DOT, that's what I've been looking at a lot lately. Nice bounce off of this pocket, this golden pocket right here. Your week, well, let's look at Kraken for more data here. Your weekly, getting very close to printing that green dot. That's good. Your 3-day, your 2-day, same thing. It's coming back down. You may have a little, a little hiccup. It could have played out already. It could just curve back up. So, be hesitant here. Your daily, maybe it played out, maybe it didn't. But what I like is some of these lower time frames. VWAP's coming up in the 8-hour, and look at this crossover here. This looks like it's got more time to go before we just come back into the red, which is what I think. Your hourly as well, it's coming back into the red. Not the best sign, so it's more of the bearish case, but you're hitting this major area. Money flow from here. Look at this. Generally coming up as price generally coming down. That's nice divergence. If you go to your really low time frames, your 6-minute, we're getting some nice divergences here. Bouncing off. This could be the bottom for dot. Overall in the market, Bitcoin, Ethereum, I'm a little bit hesitant, but I'm still leaning in the bullish camp. I think it's just a little pullback, a little hiccup, maybe some sales before tax season, tax loss harvesting, those type of things. But I think we're generally going to have another month or two doing really well. If you guys want to check out my new trading course at evanaldo.com, check it out. My discount code ends in a couple of days. Holiday 20% off. If you want to join my exclusive Discord with some of my exclusive TA entry points, all those type of things, link in the description below. If you want to create a new BITGET account, want to create a new FEMEX account, they're having some good promos right now. Links in the description below. And if you want to get Market Cipher, discount code ALDO15, 15% off. All right, guys, have a good one. Goodbye.